Jujutsu Kaisen fans seem to be divided on the quality of the episodes coming out each week. On the one hand, you've got the American fans who give certain episodes high rankings, and on the other hand, there's the Japanese audience who seem to do the opposite.
Americans only care about how many frames they're moving, but Japanese people only care about the age of the women.
As a result, it seems like there's flame wars between the two factions on Twitter, with Japanese people accusing Americans of only liking fights and aura farming instead of stories with deep concepts and human connection. However, what's interesting is that some of this division between the two fan bases is entirely manufactured. This image, posted comparing differences in reactions to episode 4, where Americans rated it at 9.8 and Japanese at 5.7, isn't real, as it turns out no Japanese websites actually rate episodes out of 10 in the first place, instead opting for the out of 5 system. As a result, the memes surrounding the supposed fighting between the two factions are actually an extreme exaggeration of the truth, which is to say that Westerners have a misguided interpretation of the Japanese, according to Japanese people who have talked about it online. Perhaps this beef has been manufactured simply because JJK fans are infamous for being extremely dedicated to their favorite show, which has resulted in memes such as Lobotomy Kaisen. The idea that they'd be insane enough to create actual divisions and warring factions fighting over whether or not an episode is good is genuinely believable, and it would seem that sentiment is being exploited to create memes from the drama. This works especially because there does seem to be a kernel of truth to it. It's just that the kernel of truth has been expanded into a full-on us versus them narrative. The beef has become a story of its own, independent from the truth, as it flourishes whilst being explained via posts and memes making fun of either side. Then there's the disconnect in popularity between certain characters, like the diabolical Naoya, seen in the Naoya vs Choso meme, who, as it turns out, is extremely popular in Japan because his Kansai accent basically equates to that of a southern drawl. It's incredible that a narrative such as JJK would be interpreted so differently across the globe, really, as the internet has allowed entirely separate cultures to communicate about the specific entertainment they like. In short, the fact that there are some Jujutsu Kaisen fans based in Japan and America that appear to have differing or even extreme views about the anime, which often leads to so-called Lobotomy Kaisen moments. However, it would also seem that the extreme attitudes are also very much exaggerated or even manufactured in some places. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
Subscribe!